What's happening, chums and or sailors and forklift drivers? Welcome to our new Let's Play. Joined here by Paul.
Hello.
There he is, there's Paul. As you can see, we are playing Shenmue, and we'll ignore that.
And why are we playing Shenmue for, Ross? What's the deal?
It just got re-released as like an HD-ified thing, a jig on modern platforms. It's the first time it's ever been released. Re-released, not released, it was released once before. And yeah, so here we are.
Right.
I check the options because you can like change a few things in this one because it is a, you know what, remaster type deal. And we're going to leave the audio language on English for fun. For that maximum nostalgia factor. And
yeah, the game's getting a sequel, isn't it? So hence why there's a remaster of the first two games.
It is like 17 years later or something. It's finally getting continued.
I mean, it only just killed the Dreamcast and Sega, so it's about time we had a sequel.
So we're going to start a new game, obviously, because that makes sense. You haven't played Shenmue before.
I've never played it before, no. I didn't own a Dreamcast, so I never played it.
I played it when it came out, and it was the first game I ever played all day. I bought this. I remember bunking off college one day, a couple of days before this came out, heading into Croydon, going to Game Station. They had it on the shelf, and it wasn't even out yet. So I kind of lost my shit. Took my money out, was like, gimme. Went home and played it for 10 hours straight. It's the first time I've ever done that.
So you have great love and affection for this series, for this franchise.
The thing is, I love this game, but I've only ever completed it that one time. For some reason I never went back to it. I mean, my Dreamcast died not long after that, so that might be something to do with it. But.
And you got this. You played the sequel?
That's the thing, I've only played a few hours of Shenmue 2, so I've never finished it. Partly because I kind of fell out of love with gaming for a bit around the time it came out, because the Dreamcast died and it made me sad.
You sort of become jaded and lost all hope.
I still played a handful of games like Halo, Final Fantasy X, KOTOR, but I wasn't playing anywhere near as much, so for some reason I just didn't play Shenmue 2, even though I loved this one. So we're going to start. So this is all new to you.
This is all new. I mean, I know about Shenmue, I know the basic story, and I know what happens here. And I know, you know, all the jokes about the sailors and all that, but yeah.
Forklift driving.
I mean, you'd be an idiot not to like know anything about Shenmue. It's one of those landmark games. I know it didn't sell particularly well, but it was still groundbreaking at the time.
I mean, it didn't help that it was on a console that sold like 10 million or something. I think it was once said that like every Dreamcast owner would need to buy 3 copies or something for it to have broken even.
Yeah, well, how much was the cost of this? This was like in a million, like in the millions, wasn't it? 75
million is the number thrown around, but I think that's kind of it started on the Saturn first, and for a Saturn game, what they made looked incredible, and then it moved over to the Dreamcast, obviously, and then the same engine and all the engineering and stuff they'd done was used for 2, so that 75 million cost, I think, is like for the Saturn prototype, this game, and a large part of the second game as well.
Alright.
So it's a bit of a misleading number, I think.
This is our hero, Ryo
Hazuki,
yeah.
And this is his family dojo.
It's just thrown us straight in there, no fucking around. Just bang, here you go. Something bad's happening to Ryo's father.
But let me remind you, I mean, it's 2018 now, so this looks dated, but this first came out in 1999. Right, a year after Metal Gear Solid came out, a year before Majora's Mask came out. This was fucking mind-blowing at the time.
There's that groundbreaking voiceover work. Brilliant.
It is quite stilted, but it has a bit of a charm all its own.
I wonder if they're going to keep that same stilted style in the sequel.
It kind of comes across as like a dubbed.
Ooh. A very poor. Maybe that's what they were trying to go for. That is poor, like
dubbed Asian film.
Your kung fu is no match for my kung fu. Aha!
I mean that when it first panned around and you see that guy the first time, I was like, holy fuck, this is good.
Yes. I will take care of this dirty Chinese man. You.
But this looked insane at the time.
Look at his blocky face though.
Well, sure, and almost 20 years later it looks a bit rough, but at the time it was
I mean, look
incredible.
at that. Look at his like dragon costume there.
Dragon costume.
His clothing, it looks really good.
So this is Ryo's daddy, Iwao.
Yeah.
And Chinaman is Landy, and he looks I love his design.
Yeah,
he
looks
cool.
fucking
He doesn't
awesome.
even need to like move his hands.
Yeah.
So I will fight with my hands behind my back, and then kick you in the face.
Beats the shit out of him. It's like Chinese kung fu is so much better than Japanese karate. There you go, have that, you prick. Oh, my head!
Why you? I'll show you. Oh no, I won't.
No matter.
So this is a story about revenge.
Yes, Ryo will have his revenge. I mean, look at this. You see, like, his eyeballs move. I was like, what? His eyes moved.
You creamed your little teenage pants then, didn't you?
It is just at the time it was mind blowing.
Oh god!
Like, you wouldn't see anything like this. You didn't see anything like this on PC and arcades, and you were playing it on your TV at home on your crappy old like 14-inch CRT.
He's looking at his balls there, isn't he?
He is. He's checking them out.
Your son's well endowed.
If you don't tell me, I'll tickle his balls.
Oh god!
No, not his balls.
Not his balls.
The mirror. It's buried.
He's fucking strong, man. You know,
Ryo's like, how are you doing this?
lifting up a fucking grown adult with one hand. Man, I never trust the Chinese. They're so mysterious, man. So we finished our Jade Empire Let's Play, and now we're moving on to another like Oriental inspired game.
Yeah, it must be something in the water.
Yeah.
Like green tea.
Oh. And Mr. Roars, you're going to Japan, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. So yeah.
Very, very soon.
Yeah. So you're trying to brush up on your Japanese culture.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing a lot of this when you go to Japan,
like Chinamen and fighting Japanese men
guys.
for mystical mirrors.
Yeah. You might get embroiled in
I
this.
do like how his like hair like actually hangs over his hands.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Rather than just like clipping through.
You might be embroiled in some like grand adventure.
Yeah.
Yo!
Get the Chinese mafia after.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yo, Gaijin, you're the only one who can save us.
The typical
White saviour. But you
I must train with an ancient master.
You've got part Asian in you, so that kind of
bit.
like, you know, that's us. You have the blood of the Asians.
Saying it's okay. I
Yeah.
can get away with it. And he got what he wanted and he's buggered off.
Yeah. He pays no respect to Ryu or his dead dad. Just bowls out of there.
Your kid thinks he's American anyway. Look at him, his leather jacket and jeans.
It's got an American flag on there as well, isn't it? There it is. Poorly textured. Get up! You're not supposed to move me, Ryo, you son of a bitch. I could have lived. Oh, you broke my internal organs.
You've killed me.
What are you saying?
It's got the same haircut as Ryo as well, hasn't he?
It's the family
It's the
haircut.
family hair.
You have the Hazuki hair.
Keep
Your friends close.
Those you love.
you love.
I don't love anyone, just my hair. Oh.
You know, like that Nozomi chick you like.
Oh, who's Nozomi, Mr. Rose?
Well,
His
meet
childhood friend?
her. We'll meet her soon.
Oh.
No.
It's like almost as good as Star Wars. You know, Darth Vader. No. Oh my god. I mean,
The atmosphere, Paul.
when you've not even taken control yet, it's just
No.
like it's a cutscene straight off the bat, man.
Yep.
I mean, this was revolutionary at the time.
It was like so cinematic.
4 days later. So what's the time thing? Do you have to do certain things in a certain amount of time and days?
There is actually a time limit to the
Uh-huh.
game, but it's so generous that you're never going to see a game over because of it. But NPCs do have their own schedules moving around town, so if you need to find someone, you need to be
What?
there for a certain time and
You
stuff like
crazy, man.
that. Which is partially the
Yeah.
reason why there's so many like distractions
Uh-huh.
in the game, which we'll see as we play on.
Uh-huh.
But you know, it's like arcade games and stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
it's part of the reason why you can go and do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Cray.
But you might have seen that loading screen was ridiculously quick.
Yeah,
On that
back in the day.
Dreamcast, they took forever.
You sat there playing with your joystick and, you know,
And your
oh,
buttons.
look, you killed my father.
You can even see like the veins in the back of Lundy's hand
Yeah,
there,
it's pretty cool, man.
which is still really impressive.
I mean, look, fingers have not improved since then. Fingers in gaming really annoys me because they can never get it right. They still look like shit, even like
still
today.
look like a pack of Richmond sausages nailed onto a hand.
I mean, that's the peak of fingers. It's never
We've
got any
reached
better.
peak finger.
Yeah.
This is really dark, isn't it?
Oh, it's so dark.
This is definitely darker than I remember it.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, look, articulated fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Hadn't seen that at the time. People just had like blocks of wood for hands.
Even in today's games, like fingers are fucking hard to animate. Apparently, I sleep with my clothes on.
They couldn't make 2 models.
That's why has he got a plaster under his eye? What is that? What's the significance of that?
He's Nelly.
Oh, he's still not even controlled the game yet, Ross.
Okay, so here's our notebook.
What's going on? What's this notebook about then?
Memo pad.
Yeah.
This is where like you note. It is basically an adventure game, so it's where you note down all your like important info. So your phone numbers. You know, you've got to have the number for the police.
Yeah. Now, when was this game set? It was set in the 80s.
It's set in 86, I think.
Oh.
So you got your home phone number. You got Nozomi. And so here we go. Mirror with dragon design stolen. Lan Di murdered dad. Wore dragon robe. Rare fight style. Tattoo on his arm. In Menkun, or Moon Swan as they said, dad killed a man named Jiao Sun Ming. What happened that day in the dojo?
It's very mysterious, Rosie.
Alright, so that's our notepad. So the big thing about this game at the time...
Look at that. Look at his shoulders.
Was how interactive it was.
Excuse me.
Now, I will say the controls are a bit different to how we'd expect a third-person game these days. So the left stick is like move forward, backwards.
Is it tank controls?
Rotate. It is kind of tanky. And then the right stick controls his head, basically.
Alright.
So, yeah, as I was saying, like the main thing about this game was its interactivity. So you can literally like go through all its drawers and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But we're not going to go through all its drawers. We are going to have a look at
it's a bit like, in a way,
this drawer.
Oh look, it's a tape. Can you get that? Oh my god! Pick it up. Who remembers these? I remember those. Cassette player.
So we'll take that.
Take that with us. You could have left that and not taken it with you, innit? I mean, there's no indication of like arrows pointing, saying you got to like look through here and stuff like that. Nothing.
Check this drawer. Take this photograph.
Oh my god!
Lovely photo of friends.
Who the fuck is that guy in the front?
Can't remember.
The foreground
and the girl on the right is Nozomi.
Photo of friends.
So are we taking that too?
Take that as well, Ross.
I don't know if you noticed there on his
notepad
in there it says Master System.
Oh yeah.
Which might well have been out at this time. I can't remember when it launched in Japan.
86?
Possibly.
Might have been, yeah.
And here's a tape.
Who's that?
Looks a bit like... it's Shenmue, yeah, as it says Shenmue, who is the character who Ryo won't even meet until Shenmue 2. So you can zoom in and look around.
You got Shenmue 2 on the Dreamcast, right?
I have it on the Xbox.
And you have it on the Xbox?
Just on the OG Xbox, but it's part of this collection as well. So we're gonna.
Because we were thinking of doing like a let's play before.
Let's look in his wardrobe.
We
were going to do it on the Dreamcast if we could ever figure out how to capture Dreamcast footage and then do number 2 on Xbox. But now we don't have to.
Yeah.
We're playing this on the Xbox One.
One X.
X.
Look at that, seamless.
Yes,
Hello.
You should still be.
She's our housekeeper.
I'm fine.
How did she survive when the dad died?
They just knocked her over.
Oh,
Silly
they pushed
old
her
woman.
over.
But I must keep busy.
You Chinese are very rude. Shut up.
Quiet old woman.
But you needn't work too hard.
He doesn't seem that cut up that his dad's dead. I mean, how long has he been out for? About a couple of days?
4 days.
4 days.
I have this for
So this is the thing, that the voice acting is quite flat.
Yeah.
Which is, it gets a lot of shit for its voice acting, which is fair enough. The voice acting isn't great, but it does have a bit of charm to it. And it does come across like a foreign dubbed film, which I think kind of suits it in a sense.
dojo.
Dojo.
In the dojo. Right, so Ine-san's going to give us 500 yen every day, Paul.
That's cool.
Which these days is like £3.50.
Yep, it's not a lot.
So we're just going to go into the second
It's like
room.
a can of beer over there now.
So there's our what's it called? Futatsu.
When you go to Japan, Ross, remember to go to their 7-Eleven or their Lawson's and buy a carton of sake.
I will.
For like about 700 yen.
So before we leave home, we're gonna open this cupboard. And
what's in there, Ross?
well, this is what's in there, Paul.
Oh, is that a Saturn?
It's a Sega Saturn.
Jesus.
Like 10 years too early.
Throw it in the bin.
How dare you?
Oh. I remember, was Demolition Derby on this? On the Saturn?
Yes.
Oh, I remember that game. That was a good game.
So we're gonna leave it in the house for now. Keep pressing the left trigger, which zooms in, but right trigger makes him walk a bit faster.
I remember going over to a friend's house and playing that. Going, yeah, this is alright.
So obviously, Japanese home, you've got to put your shoes on.
Yep.
When you leave. And we're gonna go and see Fukasan, who was the guy that got thrown out the doors in the intro.
Ah!
Look how quickly that loads.
Look at that.
So yeah, it takes a bit of time to get used to the controls because they are
shit.
A bit different. They have what it used to be on the Dreamcast. You used to move on the D-pad, and you can still actually do that. Mm-hmm. And then you'd control the head with the left stick because the Dreamcast pad only had the one stick. Mm-hmm. So all they've done really is move the D-pad control to the left stick and the left stick head control to the right stick.
Right.
So it does feel a bit clunky and outdated.
And if I remember, this game, was it the first to have QTEs?
It's the first to give them a name. I think some other games did have similar things, but this is where the name QTE came from.
I want to ask you about
Do you have to bandage your
man?
Do you have to bandage your head even though you didn't cut it?
the man called Landi.
Landi, I will say Landi. Landi demanded the mirror.
They said I was unworthy.
Suits. Catch the names.
But apparently the English dialogue for this was recorded with no direction of anyone that worked on the game. Mm-hmm. And also it was they literally just had like a list of lines and just had to read through them, so they had no context for each line and like who was saying what to who, which is why it's a bit flat, I think.
Right.
Going after them.
His voice sounds familiar.
Please don't.
He must have been in some early 90s like Saturday morning cartoon or something.
In front of me.
I killed him.
I will have my revenge. I need to do this.
For my father!
Oh,
that does not look good, that plaster on his face. It really doesn't.
I'm going to just step back into the dojo. Shoes off, Ryo.
Come on. Show some respect. Hi.
There's a couple of things in here we can look at.
Look. Oh, wall scrolls. Oh. Cool! Could this be? What is that, Ross?
Do you know what? It's been so long that I can't remember.
Oh.
This one you can move as well. I think this one you can like slot a sword into or something.
Slot your penis into?
I mean, if it's that shape,
yeah,
I'd worry.
Why not? Thin and long, just like the ladies like it.
And also there's like a hidden, not quite hidden, but slightly sort of secret cutscene over here.
That's right. Can you go to an arcade and just spend hours in there playing games? Yeah. Kind of like Yakuza, huh?
Yeah, Yakuza's often sort of cited as a spiritual successor, but they are very different games.
Different in tone, or
very different in tone, very different in like. Yakuza is almost like a JRPG, really. Mm-hmm. And this is more like an adventure game.
See, all this training didn't do fucking shit, did it?
Didn't pay off.
Didn't do anything. It would have been better just carrying a fucking gun.
There's little Ryo.
I'll be like, Dad, your training's rubbish. You got your ass handed to you like in less than like a minute.
So this move in particular is kind of tying into the original sort of premise of Shenmue. Originally it was supposed to be Virtua Fighter RPG, and it was supposed to be the story of Akira.
Okay.
And that's like one of Akira's signature moves in Virtua Fighter. So instead of Ryo, it was originally meant to be Akira's story. Excuse me, my voice went a bit funky there. But yeah, they changed it because they didn't want to be. The more they sort of developed the story,
they didn't want it sort of be tied down to that.
They didn't want to be tied down to sort of like existing Virtua Fighter lore.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Head out into town.
They want to be more creative and have the freedom to expand their own sort of story.
So heading out to Yamanose, those loading times I can't quite get used to.
Yeah, I bet.
They're so long on the Dreamcast.
Back in the day, because the loading times on Jade Empire on the Xbox was quite long.
Quite something.
They would have been quicker if we played on the Xbox One.
So one thing I do like about having like sprint on the right trigger is that you can have like variable speeds.
Oh look, you can talk to these fuckers. Hey! Hey!
Hey! Are you simple?
Nothing really.
My dad's dead. Is he like not even going to visit his shrine or anything? That his dad's dead.
There is a shrine in town. We'll be heading there.
Very slowly.
I mean, I don't want to sprint everywhere and ruin the pace.
Another cutscene was. This is throw cutscenes.
So here's your shrine.
Oh, I remember. I've seen this bit on YouTube videos.
You will have done, seeing as you love cats.
Cats, yeah. Oh, little catty.
You promised not to tell my mommy.
I promised
nothing.
Out the way, child.
Then I'll show you.
Oh, it's a little cat. Yeah. This is your kitten? I stole it from a blind man.
He's probably still looking for it.
See, the other day when it rained.
Oh, what a... They never can animate animals properly, can they, on video games? It's very difficult.
It's almost as bad as the dog in Lightning Returns.
Yeah.
And she said it was really good. And then me and Sis, we buried them all.
Oh, is that like a fox shrine?
So
Looks
Like in Persona 4.
Yeah.
But
Tatsuhime Shrine.
we can't keep the kitten at home.
No, don't listen to your mother.
live in a box house.
Yeah, everybody's helping out too.
God.
Not me.
Not
I've got
me,
more
though.
important things to do.
I got revenge on the mind. I want to bathe in my enemy's blood.
Rub it all over my face. Blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Kitty don't look so
Aww. You gotta help the cat, Ross, for God's sake. You gotta get him some food.
So I put up a quick video of this on our channel when it first popped through my letterbox, and I pressed the wrong direction here. So when you make choices, you just press left or right, basically, and you don't, like most games, you'd press over to a direction, then press A to confirm. In this, you press the direction and it immediately chooses. So I accidentally gave the cat tofu.
Oh, so the cat didn't like that, did he?
No, he refused to eat it.
You inhuman monster, Ross.
Do this.
I'll take this. That was for the spirit fox. Give it to this cat.
Wow, she's eating.
Oh, how'd you know it's a girl?
I'd shudder to think if Megumi has inspected the cat that closely.
It's got a big pair of balls. What is that? Oh,
Yeah, the car was going so fast.
So if you feed the cat, right, she mentions Yamagishi-san. If you don't feed the cat, then you have to talk to a string of other people to get that information.
Wow, Jesus. Just because you fed the cat the wrong thing, but...
Yeah.
Close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars.
So it changes what she says if you give it the wrong thing.
Well, she out of spite, she, like, doesn't tell you.
No, she just sort of says, "Oh, the cat's not eating," and he's like, "Oh, maybe they've tried fish. Try giving her that. I'm gonna go now."
Ah.
When I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise?
No, I promised nothing.
So it's actually pretty sophisticated in that sense. Like if you do the wrong thing, you can still get to the same endpoint, but you have to take kind of a different path to get to it. You have to talk to about 4 or 5 other people to get that information.
Good. Meow. Oh, bye, kitty.
So now that sound and that icon means our notebook has been updated. I need to visit Yamagishi-san.
Alright. God, another loading area, but can you imagine how long that took? I couldn't imagine how long
It
that
was
took.
literally like a minute it took to
Jesus.
load in. But I think
Hello there,
you
little
talk to
lady.
these people by the letterbox. They tell you to talk to another woman, and then you have to talk to someone else, and then she mentions Yamagishi-san.
Oh look, you can play those, can't you?
We're gonna get some gachapon.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Nameplate say?
And this is kind of like training you to how to look for things in the environment.
Oh.
So it's a little side quest.
So it's like a tutorial.
In a sense, yeah. She's looking for a specific house, the Yamamoto's.
Yamamoto's house.
So it sort of teaches you. Oh, I can look at nameplates. So I need to find Yamagishi-san. How do I find him? Oh, I can look at nameplates on the houses.
Thank you.
What you can also do, there's a map that actually has everyone's house listed on it.
I'm going to take a shit now.
Right here in the street.
Oh my god, no, don't do that. No! I'm done talking with you, old lady.
Right, so there's a map Where's the park? Actually, let's buy some.
Yeah, let's buy some drinksies.
What do you fancy, Paul?
I fancy a Jet Cola, Roz. Oh, yeah.
So we got Jet Cola. I don't know why there's 3 of them. We got Orange Fruita, Grape Fruita, Jet Soda, and coffee.
Don't really want coffee at the moment. Let's get a Jet Soda. Hey, I wanted Jets. Oh,
That
wait,
was Jet Soda.
It's Jet Soda, sorry.
Oh, not a winning can.
Damn it.
I can't actually remember what you do with a winning can.
Trade it in for something?
Yeah, I think you do, but I can't remember what.
Can you get a little Sonic toy from those things down
We
there?
are going to do that. We're going to get a Virtua Fighter one and a Sonic one.
Ah.
Blow all the money Ine-san gave us.
Oh, that tastes like shit.
Here's your money, get yourself some lunch. Forget lunch, I'm getting gachapon.
How are you kids? Rio's probably like, what, in his 50s now, if he was real life.
He is
Like-
18 in 1986, so I'll let you work that out because I can't even think straight.
You
should get one.
Yeah, be in his 50s. Yeah. Actually, more close to his 60s. Damn. No, wait. No, be in his 50s. Hey, you gonna get Sonic?
Oh,
It's just a ball.
He's so disappointed.
He's not happy. Oh,
Oh.
it's a ball.
One ball. Look at that shitty low-res JPEG.
I'll pass.
I'll
I'm going to
pass.
see if we can get a Virtua Fighter. Fucking turn him around.
Come on, Rose, you can do it. There you go.
Who will we get?
I should buy one.
Probably get Ball 2.
That money's just slowly going down.
So I think there are 50 of these to collect.
I'm looking for some sailors. Oh, we haven't got to that part yet. Is it?
Oh, really?
Oh my god, a dice.
So a ball and a dice out of a Virtua Fighter and a Sonic the Fighter's gacha.
Damn it. Very unhappy,
We'll
Rose.
be back down.
Maybe I should get another.
No, you shouldn't
No.
waste your money, Ryo, on blind box bullshit.
Rose is angry.
Right, is it here? Yeah, so if we want to find the Yamamoto's house for the old lady, we actually have a map there where we can look. I know it's like this one over here, because I did it. This one?
I don't know, is it?
That's Nomura.
This isn't
It's,
it.
oops, wrong button.
Come on. Keep it together, man.
Is it this one? It's very close to the park. Much I remember.
That's it.
Mitsui. No, okay.
Oh my god, Rose. Didn't you only play this the other day?
I thought it was like directly opposite the park. But there are women sitting there on the swing, waiting for us.
Rio, help me. No.
Alright, well, what we will do is check the map, because it lists everyone's house. But that's just to sort of teach you that if you're looking for someone specific, you can look at the nameplates on the houses. Or you can check the map. Oh yeah, see, it's right across the road from me somehow. I missed it. There's Yamamoto right there. And we need Yamagishi, which is there. So just go and... I mean, it should be this one. Did I not look at that one?
I don't think you did, Rosie.
I'm an idiot.
I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah.
Yamamoto.
That's it.
Guess I'll go get that lady.
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady. Oh, she's behind you, isn't it? Oh, her.
God damn it, Ryo.
Come on, Rose. Control. Jesus, we're all running into things. Out of my way.
Hello, old lady.
Ma'am, I found it.
Did you?
Did you now? That will cost you 500 yen. What?
Finder's fee.
Don't make me beat it out of you, you crazy old lady.
Has to walk her there. There it is.
It's right there. You walk right
I've
past
got
it.
better things to do.
Time to help me, young man.
It's okay. I'm Japanese.
It's okay. I'm Japanese.
I'm very selfless and helpful. And he's away. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'll see you
Got
later.
things to do.
I got revenge on the mind.
So we'll go and find Yamagishi.
Hey, you little shits.
Don't call me mister. No, you look weird.
Later, okay?
Oh, here's now Yuki.
Yeah.
So this
What
motorbike is foreshadowing
Now, Yuki. Yo!
for way
Yo.
later in the game.
Got a sec?
Sorry about your dad. Is he still dead?
Is everything okay? Not really.
Yeah.
Hey,
On that day?
On that day, did you see any men wearing black suits? Black suits? No, I sure didn't.
I sure didn't.
So you might notice the sound is a little bit muffled.
Yeah, why is that, Mr. Ross?
It was kind of like compressed to fit on a Dreamcast disc, I think. And
They're always yakking over
I
near
think they just lost the original files. So they just had to use the same ones.
Aww.
So yeah, if you talk to him, he tells you to talk to the women next to the phone box. Then they tell you to talk to Sumiya-san, someone else. And then eventually you find out about this guy who nearly got hit by the car. We've cut all that out because we fed the kitten the right thing.
Ah.
How is your back? Yes, it's much better.
It's much better. Yeah.
How old are you? Like 200?
Fucking hell, he looks like he's been resurrected.
Master Yoda.
Yeah.
And Megumi
Me or Sama-san or blah blah blah.
Could you tell me about
Could you tell me about that car right here?
Sure.
Sure.
Car came flying around the corner
God, what were the voice actor was? He's just like
towards
you're old guy, so be old. Okay.
Can you do an old man voice? Well, I am an old man.
I am extremely old. I'm 150 years old.
had the chance.
It's all the sushi I've eaten.
Okay.
So all he knows about the car is that it went off towards Dobuita.
Dobucha.
Black car went towards Dobuita. Maybe people who work there saw it. So I think Dobuita is in that direction. No, I think it's back by where the map is actually.
Run!
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
hello. You doing that?
Didn't mean to go up there.
Oh, such a fine run.
So this was like, when this game came out, I was like, man, this must be what it's like to live in ruralish Japan in 1986. Yeah, to Dobuita. So we will go to Dobuita in the next episode. How about that, Paul?
Oh yeah, we've done so much in this episode. I mean, I can't wait to see what other adventures this will bring us.
So, what are you thinking so far? It's kind of your first real exposure to Shenmue. Let's get out of the way.
Yeah, look, there's a cat there on the road. There, look.
Just having a little
Jesus,
stroll.
what's wrong with his legs? Impressions? Yeah, okay.
Slow paced.
Very slow paced.
It is. That's kind of part of the appeal. It's like kind of a world to get lost in a sense. Because it is kind of slow paced, almost like investigative. You're just sort of going around talking to people, finding out what happened,
Right.
getting leads, and then sort of following up on those leads.
Okay, well, can't wait to talk to some more people in the next episode. Yeah, so we hope you're going to enjoy this Let's Play, guys, and stick with us and let us know what you think in the comment section down below.
Please do. And also join us next time as we head to Dobuita.